Okay, for our next step, we would like to import some additional information from a different database called contacts. Now, instead of using Power Pivot to pull this data in, we're going to use a new feature that's included in Excel 2016 called Power Query. Okay? So Power Query gives us the ability to import data from multiple data sources, but it also gives us the ability to shape that data before we import it into Excel. So if there's something you'd like to modify, formatting you'd like to change, or fields you'd like to remove, you have the ability to do that before the data touches your actual workbook. So to use Power Query, we're going to click the Data tab in the ribbon. We're going to click New Query in the Get and Transform group. So we're going to click New Query, and we're going to choose from Database and choose Microsoft Access Database. We're going to click the Contacts database that should be saved on your desktop and click Import. That's going to open up the Power Query window. When the Power Query Navigator opens, we're going to click the Contacts table, which is the only table inside the database that we're looking at. It's going to create an evaluation and show us all of the data inside that table. At that point, we have the ability to edit or load. We're actually going to click Edit. The good feature or the best portion of Power Query is the ability to edit the data in the query editor before it's loaded into your Excel database. So in this particular case, there's some data inside this database that we simply don't want. And much like you would query a real database, you have the ability to modify the data or create your own version of a query before you load it in. So in this case, there are a few things that we don't want. We don't really want the income field here. So if we click it, we have the ability to get rid of it. So we can right click and click remove. We also have the ability to remove the dependent field. We don't necessarily need that either. We just want their contact information. So we can right click that and click remove as well. Once we've checked our data to make sure that it's formatted the way we'd like, which it is, we have the ability to close and load this data into Excel. When we do, it loads the new data into a new worksheet. Once that's loaded into the worksheet, we want to go in and rename that worksheet Pledge Leads. We're going to save our work, and now we're ready for the next step.